Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a capsule series selection. Today, we're going to go over fragrances that, for one, these are recommendations that I've given to you guys in the past, and I've gotten great feedback from you guys that have gone on to purchase these fragrances and tell me that the value in which I gave this content was good for you. And also fragrances that I intend to enjoy in the transition season that are great for a sensorial experience that goes from a winter season to a spring season. These are fragrances that elicit a warm and cool tone at the very same time, giving you a great presence, a great intrigue, and a great sense of confidence. So if this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Dry Down, the lifestyle channel where we as enthusiasts aspire to enhance and elevate our olfactive sensory experiences through the understanding of the different aromas, facets, and nuance of scent, cigars, and wines. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to today's experience. We're going to dive right into this list, guys. This is a list that I wanted to put together for you guys, specifically driving yourselves through a season of winter to spring. These are great transition scents that really give like I stated, a sensorial experience that is great and compelling with its warmness and coolness, meaning it'll have some citrus tones while also having some spiciness. It'll have a great elevation of woody tones while being a bit earthy. It'll also have some greenness that's great connotation to come into spring. First, I want to introduce you guys to a scent that I brought off early into my video making, and this was a scent by OLFACTIF MOTIF, or MOTIF OLFACTIF, I'm sorry. This is VENTU de VERT. This is a scent that is very citrus, spicy, and green, very much so green. This is a scent that if you are an enjoyer of white indolic fragrances while giving you a bit of earthy and woody tones to it, this is a great one done by an independent perfumer who is quickly climbing the ladder with the way that he makes his fragrances to become a great perfumer in the making. In this one, he has such a beautiful effort in which he put a lot of green fragrance notes as far as cypress, as far as jasmine, like I said, the indolic jasmine, ylang ylang, neroli, a little bit of oak moss, which smells truly like an authentic oak moss. It has a bit of a peculiar note of soil. And what he did to this to make it a very fresh and spicy scent that is great for this season, he added yuzu and bergamot over a vetiver and a hinoki wood. If you ever experienced hinoki wood is a similar note to cypress, but it has a much more effervescent and livelier feel to its greenness. And that's what exactly VENTU de VERT does. A great transition scent. This is one that has a very beautiful, woody, spicy, earthy citrus accord to it, lightly, sprightly as well, and very enveloping of a person who has a character of fun-loving, going into your attire when you start to wear light grays, light floral arrangements, type of not light floral, but light what do you call it, pastels. So you're going into your lighter blues, your soft pinks when you go into spring wearing, you just liven up your day wear. So this one is VENTU de VERT by MOTIF OLFACTIF, done by, I believe his name is Oswald Perry. He used to have a YouTube channel. If you ever look him up, he had some great fragrances that he came out with. Once again, MOTIF OLFACTIF VENTU de VERT. And guys, so next up on this list, one of my very favorite perfumers in the game. She is an independent perfumer as well, niche category, but very much so independent. She doesn't put herself in big box brand stores. She has a great brand that produces some very phenomenal fragrances, and this here is MONTRI, which is by the house of DUSITA. This fragrance was meant to commemorate her father's passing by giving all of the notes that he loved in perfumery into one essential fragrance, and she did a phenomenal job by putting this together. This is a scent that is very spicy, woody, slightly leathery, has some aromatic tones to it through tobacco, orris root, and oud accord. Has a bit of a floral nature to it, but it's very encumbering of a gentleman going into the spring weather. It's a great scent that has a lot of woody tones. It has 4 in the base that I can recall of being oak wood, sandalwood, cedarwood, and vetiver, along with the oud, patchouli, and tonka bean mix of sweetness. It opens with the Ceylon cinnamon, oregano note, and nutmeg, which makes it slightly spicy, which brings that transition. And then where the magic really comes forth in this, it starts to just abruptly take your nose by storm, which is damask rose, May rose, tobacco, ylang ylang, and orris butter in the mid. That's the most beautiful part about this particular scent. It's really, really evocative of a gentleman when you wear this particular scent. This was actually my scent of the day, and I'm enjoying what it does for me. I couldn't wait to bring it out in spring. This is one that has a great sweetness to it from dried fruit and saffron up top. And like I said, spicy, it has the oregano, it has a little bit of nutmeg inside of it, some petitgrain for some light freshness to it. But it's a very, very just explosiveness of accords that really, really come together. She built a great pyramid for this particular scent. I think everyone should get their nose on it, especially you gentlemen out there who want a great wearing fragrance that has a transition to it, has 3 peaks and valleys where it comes in and evolves on your skin to give you a great scent wearing experience. Once again, MONTRI by the House of DUSITA, great fragrance that she commemorated for her father. So next up, guys, we got a fragrance here that it's, to me, I've recommended this one a couple times, and many of you guys, at least 3 of you guys, have gotten back with me stating that you purchased this on my recommendation and you are very much so enjoying what this fragrance does for you. And I'm happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that you guys took my recommendation and trusted me with that. And this one is Overture by the House of XERJOFF. And I am eager to wear this one going into the spring weather, transitioning from a 30-ish to 35 degree weather to a 65, 75 degree weather. This one is a great fragrance for any date night scent that you want to pull out in those experience times. This is in the realm of, you know, scents that'll be spicy yet floral and fruity. So any of the scents that you can imagine right now on the market targeted towards men, this one takes that scent profile and elevates it to another level because of XERJOFF and Chris Maurice and the way he does fragrances. This is a fruity, sweet, spicy, very creamy floral scent that is bananas when it comes to the top to mid transition. It opens with a magnolia, orange, and fig leaf, which that fig leaf is that cool tone, it's that fruity tone, but it's also that greenness that you love about fragrances. It goes into a mid of cinnamon with a nice andalic jasmine, a Bulgarian rose, and ylang ylang. And that's one thing about these scents as well. The ylang ylang accord is one that's going to be very inviting. It's yellow florals, which smells a bit tropical, almost like an osmanthus flower, which is very tropical smelling, not more floral than it is fruity. And then it goes into a cashmere and wood and vanilla with the ambergris and frankincense in the base with a very heavy dose of creamy sandalwood, making it one of the best transition fragrances going from, going from winter into the spring weather. It's a phenomenal scent. It's truly incredible, luxurious smelling fragrance that comes forward with all of these accords. And I would say in top to bottom, what you're going to get is the sandalwood and cashmere, which is the creaminess, the floral andalic and richness of the cinnamon and jasmine with that fruity orange and fig leaf really make this a great calling card for seduction, evening wear, and date night fragrances for any of you gentlemen out there that want a fragrance like that and want something to really evoke sensuality. This is the one for you. Once again, Overture by the House of XERJOFF. A great fragrance. You can find this very much so at a respectable price in any discounter right now too. Once again, Overture by the House of XERJOFF. Next up, we got a scent here from BODICEA Victorious, and you guys know how BODICEA does. This is a scent that really brings cedar wood to the forefront in a way that many scents do not do it well. I am one, when I smell this particular scent, the notes that come to me are a fantastic green apple and elemi resin. It opens up with a fruit basket of notes, but nothing really takes its place in the realm of the apple and elemi resin, which is a slight lemony fresh accord. It also has raspberry and peach in the top notes with a little bit of plum, but it transitions from that super fruity opening, which is not anything sweet or childish or juvenile. It's really an authentic fruit smelling accord. Almost like he just dove right in and found the best fruit extracts or fruit derivatives that he could find, because many of these don't have fruit oils that you can think of. But the apple accord really pronounced itself is one that's, to me, it's on par. The apple accord is on par with scents like Layton. It transitions itself to the cardamom and nutmeg like Layton does, but it's really soft and enveloping because of a balsamic note in jasmine and rose accord in the mid. It then goes into a great guaiac wood with cedar wood, as mentioned, over a nice musky base of sandalwood and patchouli with moss, and that brings forth a really great transitioning fragrance for this time of season. You smell the elemi, you smell the cardamom, you smell the nutmeg, You don't get so much of the rose as much as you get the fruity pineapple, elemi resin, and apple, along with the nutmeg and cardamom in the mid that transitions to that beautiful cedar wood in the base. And what you get longevity on this one is about 6 or 7 hours of great smelling cedar wood. So if you're a cedar wood fan and you want a cedar wood scent that it tapers off from the norm, it tapers off from the traditional. This is one scent that if you're a cedar wood lover, this is the great scent for you. And this is once again Glorious by the House of Bodicea the Victorious. A great scent that I recommended that a few people picked up and have greatly enjoyed. So this is it again, Bodicea the Victorious, Glorious. And so guys, last up on this list of my 5 fragrances for spring transitions, I wanted to get you guys into the know of what I was wearing and what I greatly enjoyed this coming season. I have a scent here that you guys all know about, and this is Reflection Man. Now, Reflection Man is a perennial showstopper for any of us in the springtime weather. This is a great floral, fresh, sweet, and resinous scent that has a bit of a powdery feel to it. It opens up with a great pink pepper accord and rosemary, which is that nicely done aromatic accord touch to it. It goes into that phenomenal neroli, jasmine, and iris in the mid with a little bit of the ylang-ylang again. And you guys see that right now. You see that these scents carry a lot of ylang-ylang in them. And that's a great transitioning scent. All these scents are masculine. All these scents have that ylang-ylang note. And there's a few more that I could recommend, be it some Rosia Doves that have some great ylang-ylang notes. But if you are curious about ylang-ylang and how it comes up and develops on your skin, these are great fragrances that I can recommend to have the ylang-ylang that has a bit of pronunciation of it, but nothing that overputs or gives it too much floral or fruitiness accord for a masculine man that wants to wear these particular styles and scents. This is built around a great sandalwood accord with Haitian vetiver, Virginia cedar, and patchouli. And I don't have to tell you much about this particular scent because you guys most of you guys have smelled this. And if you have not, let me explain the draw to this particular scent. The rosemary, neroli, iris, and jasmine is a really phenomenal composition when you put together Reflection Man. This is a perennial scent, like I said, on any person's list. If you have this scent, you know how great and phenomenal this smells. To many, this is the top 10 fragrance that they all enjoy in their rotation for years and years to come when they purchase this scent. This is a scent that you go back and buy several bottles of once you smell it. Again, a great floral, fresh, sweet scent. Slightly woody, slightly powdery because of the iris accord in it, but it's not powdery in a way that effectively comes off as makeup-y or feminine. It's a powdery freshness that gives you an appeal of a great amount of attractiveness. And that's the reason I put this one on the list, because Reflection Man is really one of those scents that is phenomenally made for the masculine skin, as stated several times, with a floral heart that opens up with a little bit of an aromatic touch to it with a woody base, and it is phenomenally made. Once again, Reflection Man by the House of AMOUAGE, the 5th scent in this accord fragrances in this compendium series or capsule series. And I want to bring to you guys attention that I'm wearing and rocking right now, that I brought up that many of you guys have got back with me and said that you love and enjoy as well. So all in all, this is one of those lists that I want to put out and let you guys know I'm here. Any questions, any comments, any concerns, any education got from this video or any entertainment, all I ask that you do is hit the like button, subscribe. I got more videos like this to come for you guys, and also catch my shorts. I've been getting a great traction with my shorts. You guys have been watching those. I thank you for that, and also commenting a lot. And the comments, they vary a lot, but they're also entertaining for me to get back with you guys and talk to you guys and create this community that we're building together here at the Dry Down. Until next time, until next video, you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.